Well, hello, Patriots, Americans, Christian brothers and sisters alike. How are you doing? Been a while since I've done a video. As you can see, I'm on vacation down in South Carolina, visiting the folks. But hey, let's get to it. About 4 weeks ago, we had Michael Bartlett, a Boeing whistleblower. Just happened to suicide himself after giving a testimony to against Boeing about their QC. And it happened to do it right before day 2 of his testimony. Now you have to ask yourself, why would he just do one day of testimony and then do himself in before the second one? And now we have another whistleblower, 44 years old, who's ready to testify, just happened to drop dead of a illness that has mystified doctors at the age of 44. 44, yes. Are you people awake yet? Do you realize there's a lot more evil in the world than you want to believe? And on a side note, we saw if you want to know why the Dems are so hardcore and lockstep with each other, it's what they do to each other when they go online. About 3 months ago, Mayor Adams of New York City, a Democrat, dared challenge and demand that Biden gives him more money for his migrant problem. And what happened after that? Adams got ransacked by the FBI for campaign violations and other financial stuff related to his campaign. Democrat representative from Texas, Rich Cooler, who represents the El Paso area, who's been very critical of Joe Biden about his hand on the border, just so happens to get his offers raided by the FBI over the same things Mayor Adams did. So this is why the Dems are in lockstep. You don't go in lockstep, you are next. You are next. Now I'll have links down below. You can tell me what you think. But I don't know what's falling apart more. Boeing, Democrat narrative, or the Stormy Daniels case. Because yesterday, her testimony on the witness stand was about as disastrous as it gets. I don't know what they were thinking putting the stand. In fact, I'm still trying to figure out what were they thinking when her lawyer thought it was a good idea to do that interview with Piers Morgan. And that interview, Piers Morgan skillfully, even though he didn't take much skill, constantly got Stormy Daniels to contradict herself in the whole interview, like she did in the stand yesterday. I mean, my favorite part was, well, I signed the NDA, but I didn't want to, so I deliberately didn't use my signature, even though I'm the one who signed it. I mean, if I'm in defense, if I'm the Trump team, I'm using that whole interview. Hey, but you said this on Piers Morgan. And you said this on Piers Morgan. Folks, it is evident that they know they can't win this case. And anything they do, it'll be temporarily. This will be overturned real easy in an appeals court. This is about one thing. Trying to get a conviction and brag about he's a felon, he's a felon, he's a felon, he's a felon, even though there's nothing felonious about what he did. It's about stalling. The more they keep Trump occupied in court, the more excuses say, well, we can't debate Donald Trump because he spends too much time in court. And if Donald Trump's on the campaign trail, guess who doesn't have to be either? Joe Biden, because the man looks lost more than ever. Links down below. What's your opinion? I'd like to know. We'll talk to you later, again from Myrtle Beach.